This is the Revolutionary News, produced on Friday, December 12th, 1775, with reports from across the colonies. I'm Allison Ingersoll in the New York Bureau. This is day 237 since the first shots were fired at Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. Our first story is an update on the two-pronged attack on Canada that we have been reporting about since September 12th. On December 8th, General Richard Montgomery and Colonel Benedict Arnold joined forces before the walls of Quebec City to begin a siege of that British stronghold. Montgomery's troops arrived from Montreal, which they had captured just weeks ago. Arnold's detachment has held positions outside the city since its own arduous trek through the Maine wilderness. The combined army now surrounds Quebec's land approaches, erecting batteries and tightening control of the roads while reconnoitering the city's defenses. 51-year-old British Governor General Guy Carleton remains within the fortified upper town, reported to be preparing for a winter-long defense. The Patriot commanders hope that their presence will encourage Quebec's inhabitants to support the Continental cause, or at least weaken the city's resolve. Whether the siege can succeed before harsh winter conditions set in remains uncertain. Stay tuned for updates to this fast-developing story. Our second story takes us to Philadelphia, where on December 6th, the Second Continental Congress issued its formal response to King George III's proclamation declaring the colonies to be in open rebellion, a document that members described as both unjust and deeply wounding to loyal subjects. Congress expressed continued hope that reconciliation with the Crown remains possible, insisting that the colonists' quarrel is with the actions of Parliament, not with the King himself. Delegates maintained that the colonies have sought only the restoration of their chartered rights and freedom from parliamentary overreach, particularly taxation and legislation imposed without representation. We imagine that there are delegates who feel this kind of exchange is superfluous and unlikely to ameliorate British military aggression. Finally, 2 days ago, residents along the shores of Narragansett Bay reported that Captain James Wallace of His Majesty's ship Rose carried out another destructive raid, this time upon Connecticut Island, just off the Rhode Island coast. British boats came ashore in the early morning hours, seizing livestock, burning stores of firewood, and carrying off provisions said to belong to local militia sympathizers. Witnesses say the raiders encountered little resistance, as most able-bodied men had withdrawn inland to avoid impressment or confrontation. The attack has heightened local fears that the Royal Navy aims to starve the mainland settlements into submission by stripping nearby islands of winter supplies. Rhode Island leaders warn that unless Continental forces can check Wallace's cruisers, more such raids may follow as the cold season sets in. So, there you have it. The news of the week ended December 12th, 1775. Subscribe for free to this YouTube channel and follow the revolution. See you next Friday.